how have you personally navigated doubts about God after dealing with an unexpected tragedy? Wow. Okay, so probably for me, this happened most intensely in 1993. And that's a year that I would call my five joker year. So in February of 1993, my wife and I had our very first miscarriage. You know, our baby died before he had a chance to be able to breathe in any air. And then we had a student who had a weird accident, fell over in the bathroom, and went into a coma. And we were there to take care of him because his parents lived hours away, and until they were able to get here, we were taking care of him in the hospital. Then my parents got divorced that summer. Then we were babysitting a girl while her father was out of the country and her mother was incapacitated, and she fell off the front edge of a car. It ran over her stomach, lacerated her liver. And we were the ones who navigated all the medical stuff, all the spiritual stuff, all the grieving stuff in the hospital. She turned out to be fine, but it was very hard for a while. And then in October of that year, we lost our second child of the year. And you know, I was really pretty tough through the first four, but that fifth one just broke me. And at the time, I was traveling campus to campus telling people about the truth of Christianity and how good God is. And to be honest, I felt like I was lying when I was talking to people. And I would give the talk, and then I would get in the car and just break down and cry all the way home. And in the middle of that tragedy, I began to doubt God's goodness. I began to doubt if God was really the kind of God that he really is. I began to doubt the sincerity of my own faith and my ability to be able to connect with God. And I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but I would say I was filled with doubts. And I thought of the words of Peter in one of those moments. I remember I was driving back from Decatur University, or Milken University in Decatur, Illinois. And I had to pull over to the side of the road because my eyes were just filled with tears. And I remember the words of Peter coming into my mind. To whom shall we turn, Lord? You have the words of life. I thought about all the alternatives that there are in this world of rejecting God or embracing another religion or looking to someone else for life, and I thought, I just can't deny the fact of God's goodness and his truthfulness throughout the years, and even if my life is hard right now, I need to realize that the point of God saving me is not to give me a comfortable life. And I think this is one of the huge lies that Christians buy into, that God had to break me of when I was 25 years old. And that was this. I would say to God something like, God, I've given my life for you. I've given up a good career in order to raise money to do campus ministry at the University of Illinois and beyond. I feel like I deserve a break here, God. I feel like I deserve to have a life that's pretty comfortable and pretty smooth. And it's just a lie from the pit. Jesus doesn't say if you begin to follow me, everything's going to be easy. He says, in this world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer because I have overcome the world. And so what we bank on is not that this world is going to be a fair place or a kind place or a comfortable place. In fact, we bank on the fact that this world is going to be a tragic place. But in the midst of it, Jesus is good and Jesus has overcome the world. Amen?